Alright, well, hey, hi, hello, welcome back. Alexandrian Codex, Stardew Valley, as the screen says. So we're gonna talk about the mods episode before we hop in here. Oh god, I should have adjusted this seat better. So I just got off of work. It's midnight. Yeah, it's past midnight. I have to work in less than 12 hours. Actually, about 11 hours 59 minutes. So probably just gonna be an hour tonight, but I installed a bunch of mods, and probably before we jump in I should talk about them. So there is Gift Taste Helper by T Staples. No, created by Tyler. Apparently uploaded by T Staples. All of these I got off of the Nexus. Gift Taste Helper on the calendar on people's birthday will tell you what they like. You look at them in your little social page, you can see what they like. You can also keep track of, yeah, nothing too crazy, but nice quality of life improvement. DJB Show Item Sell Price by CJB, uploaded by CJ Bach. And if you're watching this on YouTube, probably I've been not lazy enough to put all this in the description below, but maybe I've been lazy, so this, whenever you hover an item, regardless of if you're holding it or not, it will show the sellable item. How much a stack of it sells for, how much an individual sells for, individual unit sells for. Yeah. Just nice quality of life improvement. UI Info Suite by CD Aragorn is a fucking phenomenal mod. So it displays an icon that represents the current day's luck, displays an experience point gain. Whenever you get experience points, it displays a dynamic experience bar that changes based on your current tool or location, displays more accurate heart levels, displays more information on item mouse overs, including items that are still needed for bundles. You can view the calendar and quest billboard anywhere through your inventory, display icons over animals that need petting, display crop types and days until harvested when you mouse over the crops, display an icon when an animal has an item yield, such as milk or wool, sprinklers, scarecrows, beehives, and Junimo hut. When you place them, all have their ranges displayed. NPC locations are displayed in real time on the map. You can skip the intro by pressing the escape key, which I guess is something you might want to do. Display an icon for Queen of Sauce when she's airing in a recipe you don't already know, and it will display an icon when Quint is upgrading one of your tools. But it does other things besides this. Maybe that's a different mod, whatever. So, no Fence Decay by Cat, uploaded by Catty Cat. What a fucking name, that is fantastic. Does exactly what it says it does. Fences don't decay. Fences and gates last forever. They're repaired to full health every morning. I think it's dumb that fences need replacing. Fences do need upkeep and repair on farms, as I talked about yesterday, and it's a tedious part of working on a farm. But I'm not playing this for immersion. Playing this to relax. Animal Crossing Digspot Worm Replacement, created by Lechet, uploaded by Yui Dragon. It switches out the little worms for where you can dig with the little hole dig spot from the Animal Crossing series. I love a lot. Friends Forever by Isaac S, uploaded by Isaac S Dev, removes friendship decay. In Stardew Valley, if you don't talk to people, they will lose friendship with you over time. That's fine, but realistic, unless you max out their friendship and then it stays level 10 or 9 or whatever forever. But fuck that, the universe is full of atrophy and decay, and this is a video game I'm playing for escapism, so nope, Friends Forever. All Professions by Cantor's Dust. Whenever you level up and have to choose between two professions, you just get all the professions. Quite nice. Yeah. All of the professions for a level will be added instead of the one you choose. When loading an existing save, any missing professions will be added automatically. Stack Everything allows you to stack furniture, wallpaper, bobbers, casks, furnaces, scarecrows, kegs, etc. up to stacks of 999. This doesn't sound like a huge deal, but in terms of inventory management, this is a godsend. Now, it unbalances the game a little bit, but Stack Everything by, oh, this is Cat as well. Just phenomenal. Seasonal Immersion, created by Rocks, uploaded by the Caretaker. Seasonal Immersion changes buildings to fit the current season. Buildings can be covered in snow, overgrown in vines, have leaves on them. Small touches, but immersion, and I think it's cute. Dynamic Nighttime by Kei Nakamura, uploaded by Sakurona. It uses the mod gives Stardew Valley a more dynamic daylight cycle, changing when it gets dark and adding a dawn period at the start of the day depending on the time of the year. And it automatically configures to match your latitude, I believe. So we're going to be seeing Seattle day-night cycle, which I love. I played around with all of these a little bit on a different save. I like it a lot. That's a nice touch. Artifact System Fix by Iyaki? Oh god, I can't tell if that's LL Yaki or II Yaki or IL Yaki. So this fixes a major bug in the game that makes some artifacts rarer than they were designed to be. The long version is a lot of artifacts are called for in two different ways based on location and based on randomness. They're more weighted to be in certain locations, but there were typos in the code that just made prehistoric scapula, tibia, skull, rib, skeletal hand, prehistoric vertebrae, skeletal tail, nautilus fossil, amphibian fossil, palm fossil, and trilobite not show up very often, if at all. So this makes this a little bit easier. I've also installed artifact build geodes, created by F4ITH, uploaded by Jertsuka the Man. Fucking dope names. Basically, geodes can have artifacts in them now. I hate artifact hunting. I've never completed the museum, so yeah. Fluffy Velociraptor Dino Replacer is created by Zenonia, uploaded by Engine Meister. It replaces the in-game dinosaur with a fluffy Velociraptor. That's it. It just replaces the in-game dinosaur with a real dinosaur. Content Patcher I have installed to allow me to do that last thing. Content Patcher is required for a lot of visual mods to work. It's by Pathos Child. And then the last one is ChocoboMod by Ren22262226. It replaces the horse with the chocobo. That's it. And that took what? 10 minutes? 8 minutes. Yeah, wasn't that exhaustive. Not that exhaustive. What's hanging out over here? Oh, that's you clipping in frame. Naughty. Okay, well. Now that I've talked you to death, let's load this back up. This is my off-stream save. This is what we were streaming before, and maybe I should just jump back into it, but it's dead to me. It's dead to me. Oh man, I fucking love rainy Seattle nights. Ooh, so it's Vincent's birthday. The hell does Vincent want? We can check in here. I do not want to do your quest. Calendar. Vincent, what do you like? I accidentally uninstalled that? Or have I not met Vincent so I don't know? I haven't met Vincent so I don't know. Interesting. Well, that's fine. Am I gonna go? I'm not gonna seek out Vincent. Maybe I should, but I'm not going to. Oh. I hadn't realized we completed a few journal quests. Yeah, you can see how long the green beans take. Exciting. Oh, and I can line up these scarecrows so they do a proper job. So where I really want them is on this center row. Top one right here. It's amazing. This saves me so much fucking work. And then second one right, up a little. Right here, I guess. Yeah, some pretty heavy overlap, but that'll do. So now I don't have to be like, is it covered? Is it not? I don't know. Now I do know. Well, I guess we go for it, dude. Also, this driftwood I don't want. Probably should have gotten rid of that. Not feeling lucky at all today, but that's quite alright. Oh. If you decide to book an escape room, why are we so low on it? Oh, because I went to bed too late the night before. If you ever decide to book an escape room, show up early. Not, you know, crazy early, but 15 minutes ahead of time. Please, God, show up 15 minutes ahead of time, because shows can run late, shows can be early, and if you're late, you set the entire rest of the day behind schedule. Even if you're the last show of the night, in most escape rooms, the staff there are in every escape room, the staff there are going to be hourly, so they might appreciate working a little bit more, but schedules being what they are, some people, myself included, just want to go home at the end of the night. And yeah, we could shift the last show back by 20 minutes or 30 minutes, but I don't wanna. And ultimately, it is customer service industry, so the customer's not always right, but you do typically go above and beyond to make sure they're happy, because escape rooms live and die by customer reviews. It's a shitty move, that's all I'm saying. Show up early, have your entire party assembled before you go inside, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Do we want to buy more seats today? Possibly. I should probably hold off on it, truth be told, because I don't know if I have the energy required to properly water all these. If I don't want to be in a situation where I have to water more than I can. I suppose that's what food is for. By that I mean, I know that's what food is for. It's so cool to have this down here. And see picking stuff up giving forestry experience. Or forestry experience? Foraging experience. That's the word I wanted. Just about to go in there, despite what I was just talking about. Rainy days in Stardew Valley are nice because it's calm, but also unsettling because it's so quiet. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. So earlier today, I was thinking about BoJack Horseman. Probably because I just saw a tweet from the page or something like that. Well, the page, their Twitter account. But new season's out, if you weren't aware. I mean, it's been spammed all over the place, and if you like the show, I'm sure you're probably aware. It's quite good. I won't spoil anything. But For me, I brought it up to a friend, with a friend of mine, asking him if he had watched the latest season. I don't really care if he's watched the latest season or not. Right? That's not why we ask people if they've seen something. It's not like it's really going to make or break our day if they have or have not seen something. It's more just trying to connect with your fellow human being over something. Like ultimately, that's what art is all about. Trying to communicate, trying to connect across time and space. Time more than anything with writing. And you know, it's not particularly profound that occurred to me, but it doesn't come to mind, honestly, most of the time when people ask me, oh, have you seen this show or that show, or have you watched this movie or read this book or listened to this piece of music, or do you like this artist or whatever else. It seems like a comparison of interests, like a more intellectual conversation or interaction more than an emotional one. But I suppose what's really happening when people do that is saying, hey, here's something I like. Do you like it? Can I share this excitement and this enjoyment with you? This makes me feel good. Or this makes me feel. And I want to share that feeling with you. So often, media, like movies or television, video games in particular, are regarded as rot, as trash, as a waste of time. And you know, now if you were to say books are, you know, lowbrow trash, people would laugh at you. And, you know, for good reason. In the late 1800s, people reading cheap books was seen as lowbrow, was seen as a waste of time, a way to rot the brain, just like television was viewed in the 80s and 90s, and even today. And certainly there is something to the critique that television, if you are not the one curating it, you're being curated to, and there's consequences to that. But ultimately, watching television or watching movies or other things with other people is ultimately, for the most part, a practice or process in trying to communicate, trying to share, trying to reach out. People who sit at home all day, playing video games, watching people stream, or watching YouTube videos, are not living lives lacking human connection. They're engaging with their fellow human beings in just a different way. Been peering down this shaft. Tell me more about how you're looking at a shaft, Marlon. And, you know, not the most nuanced hot take. I'm very well aware, but I feel like it's an important thing to remind ourselves of. That people liking stupid shit, or people talking about things that we might think are dumb or stupid or we don't understand or doesn't appeal to us, or you find something distasteful or at least not exciting, even boring, that people trying to share that or talk about it is an exercise in trying to have a genuine emotional connection with a fellow human being. It's someone reaching out emotionally. So even if someone's like, yeah, man, I fucking love Transformers, you're like, oh yeah, the 90s TV show, and they're like, nah, the Michael Bay films. I know you might recoil somewhat in horror internally, but the person's just trying to express and share and reach out and find common ground. If someone's talking to you, it's a hell of a lot better than them not talking to you. Even if they're spouting nonsense, even if they're spouting gibberish, even if they're saying kind of hateful and vitriolic stuff, the fact that you're seen does mean that the person at least recognizes you as existing. And I know that's such a base, small thing, like such a fundamental thing that everyone should have. Like, trust me, there's certainly people I interact with on a, not a daily basis, but a weekly basis that I wish would not talk to me. Folks may not be the most sound of mind, or people who are less than kind. But they're just trying to not be lonely. And certainly that does not excuse true behavior. And it's very easy. Very, very easy working in a very social industry like I do, where I talk to dozens of people every day for extended periods of time. I meet thousands of people every day. I meet them, talk to them for 10-15 minutes, help them play a game, and then never see them again. In every group I interact with enthusiastically, excitedly, emphatically. I get them excited, I try to make them feel comfortable, I answer their questions, etc., etc., etc. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing really all that difficult, mind you, but it is emotional work. Soft emotional work, to be sure. It's hardly therapy, though for some people it certainly is. But I certainly have a tendency to shut myself off emotionally to people trying to share things with me or talk about things to me. It's like, I don't have the emotional capacity for this, and that's okay. That's an important thing to recognize, and it's a difficult thing to communicate to people when you're feeling exhausted, socially or emotionally. But, goddammit, wood is not what I wanted. That's what I wanted, thank you. So I can eat the carrot, get energy back, keep digging. First, we can't be down here too much longer. We might just have to leave. I can kill some slimes before we do. Oh god! Go for bros. Yeah, it's something I should be more mindful of and patient about. And certainly my patience can be a lot shorter than I'd like. Yeah, get rid of the Geodes. Alright, we should leave. I'd like to not leave, but it's gonna take a minute to walk back home. Even if you can't find value in something, personally, for yourself, take me for example. I'm not good at dancing. Might surprise you to hear that, might not. I don't really enjoy dancing, particularly not on a stage, particularly not in front of people. Not therapeutic for me, but there are people for which it is therapeutic, for which it is relaxing, and this is, common knowledge, right? Talking to those folks can really help me learn and understand the appeal and how fulfilling it is, or in what ways it's fulfilling. Even if it's something I won't pursue on my own, even if it's something I won't spend any time on my own, it's still worth learning from other people why they like what they like, even if it's an interest I'll never really share, just to better understand people. Clint, I know how stuff works. Also, real creepy that Clint's like, "Good, you got some rocks. You should bring those down to my place." Also, bigger axe. We can go do that for Robin. Couple beans. Ah, yeah, we can water start today. Excellent. Like, I have friends that love anime. Not for me. Some anime, yeah. Most anime, nah. Miss me with that shit. I have one friend in particular who goes by the pseudonym Cloud, as in Final Fantasy. That is not his birth name, but it's how he, for a number of years, introduced himself to people. And I, can't help but feel that's slightly ridiculous, but it makes him happy. Right? And it's what he identifies with on some level. And rather than being shitty and going, "That's not a real person name, that's a fictional character's name, her. Maybe what I should have been doing for all those years that I felt kind of meh, blasé toward it, is trying to understand why he liked the name, why he liked the character, why it was emotionally impactful for him. Being sensitive and vulnerable with people, being open to people's vulnerability, fucking exhausting. Because, a lot of human existence and life is painful. Sometimes painful in good ways, most of the time painful in bad ways. Just exhausting, draining, and filled with existential doubt, dread, fear, questioning, day in, day out, year after year. It takes its toll on us. And sometimes it can feel like all we can do is just push through, isolate ourselves, cut ourselves off from other people, in that vulnerable sense, and just power on through, but I don't know. It seems to me that there are better ways to live, or more fulfilling ways to live, or different ways to live. Ways to live which are fulfilling in different ways, or more satisfying ways. It's really hard to say. Because Lord knows I need my space sometimes. Yep, kids playing in a sewer. Lord knows I need my space and peace and quiet, and to be alone, just have things be still and calm to help clear my thoughts. And spend time alone with my own thoughts. You can't constantly be open to other people, but it's important to foster an attitude of trying. And the intention to care for people, or be open to people, be sympathetic to people. Even if it's something you don't fully live up to, it's a good thought. It's a good intention. Just like, say, realizing that driving your car is bad for the planet. You're not going to stop driving your car altogether, but trying to drive less, trying to bike more, walk more, take public transit more, trying to optimize your vehicle to use less fuel, or transition over to a vehicle that uses a different kind of fuel, or a less dangerous kind of fuel, or environmentally impactful type of fuel. It's not going to completely erase the damage you've done. Not going to make up for the damage you've done even, but it'll help you stop doing harm. Now I'm gonna perform a real faux pas here and be a white guy talking about Buddhism. Buddhism fundamentally is the pursuit of eliminating pain, eliminating suffering. Not pain necessarily, but suffering from the world. It's a very admirable pursuit. I don't really think that's a unpopular sentiment. Oh fuck, we should have picked up the axe while we were down there. That's the entire reason I went down there. The free stuff was kind of worth it, but that was not my key motivator in going down there. Yeah. Damn. If you're curious, the reason I talk to people when we pass them in town and don't read what they say aloud and just keep on moving by is people like it if you talk to them. Not a ton, but it does give a tiny amount of friendship if you talk to them. Just like real life. Would you rather somebody talk to you on 10 different occasions or give you your favorite food? Kind of an arbitrary system the game uses, but yes, Kira, have I talked to as a normal human? Well, no, you're not a normal human, right? Just sell. Now I do have 50 energy left. It has the harvest price at the bottom. Oh, are amazing. This is an amazing mod. Holy fuck. I knew this was good. I didn't know it was this good. Fuck. That's amazing. I'm in love. I'm not gonna buy anything, but damn. Did we go to the beach? I don't think we did. Let's swing down to the beach, grab the shells, then go grab the axe, give it back to whoever that belonged to. Now, one thing I didn't do was install any aesthetic mods to change how people look. I'm open to it. I am very open to it, but there's a lot of anime mods out there that look interchangeably as good as what this game already has. I know they're very popular, but as mentioned, not the biggest anime fan. So the aesthetic sort of appeals to me, not greatly. Now, when I say I'm not the biggest anime fan, I like the Gundam series. I like Outlaw Star. I like Cowboy Bebop. I like Agretsuko. I like a lot of different anime, but by and large, I would not say anime. Anime. Holy boy. I would not describe it as one of my favorite genres of media. It doesn't have to be. It's valid. It has value. I don't have to enjoy it as much as other people to appreciate that value. Here it is. Where's Robin? That's Leah. Robin is up at her house. Ah, you're killing me, Robin. Killing me. It was me who forgot about it, so really not her bad at all. I should be clicking on trees as we pass them, as they can drop seeds. Seeds can be sold. Even if I don't sell them, I can use them. There's a lot to clear out here. Do I want to start laying down paths? No, not yet. I don't think so. I'm thinking about it, honestly, but no. You know, I could just stop farming and start mining. The reason that I might want to do that, if you're curious, is mining is a lot of resources with which you can improve your tools. Improve tools, make it easier to farm. That's energy intensive. There's your axe. You're welcome. Wow! Initiation. Kill 10 slimes. Okay. Forging ahead. Build a furnace. Actually, that's tempting. Reach level 40 in the mines. Build a Cooper barn. Introduce yourself to everyone around town. Yeah, we're not gonna do all that. Gonna go back into the mines to get some more copper. Hopefully get some coal. Kill some slimes, I guess. Maybe get some better items in the process. By that I mean a sword that is not trash. Please. That would be nice. Copper. Copper. What? Speaking of, 1 to 3, 2 to 5. Daggers are not my favorite thing in this game. Come here, crab! I have a word with you. Okay, we're gonna have to mine our way down. It's more important to me to have stone or bug meat. That's an easy question. Stone is used for so many things. And although by the end of the game I'm gonna be rolling in it, I am not yet rolling in it. Slime is also worth collecting, but geodes... That's cute! It's actually a little level up. That's very welcome. Thank you, game. Dude, it is way better to be... So, I'm seeing I'm not getting any experience for breaking those, but that rock I did get experience for. So these one hits seem to not be giving me experience. Nothing. But this one will. Interesting. Interesting. I have not reached a conclusion on how I feel about that, besides interesting. I'm really just down here to kill slimes and... Chew bubblegum? Oh, the bubblegum! Come on! The level ups are... They feel good. They feel good. NGL. Didn't I die in the mines one of the last times I played this? I mean, it's happened before. It's not... Idiot. Gotta water that rock. But I can go down one more. Can't mine that, but I can... Like, I can get into that box. No, I can't, though. I can't get into the box. I have no energy. More geodes. Sap. Alright, I guess we leave. I got some geodes. Not a waste of time. We can go bust those open. And maybe get something worthwhile. Probably not, but maybe. I think we can fit in at least one more day. Probably about one more day. seems like an awful shame to me. Not streaming very much. But it's something. It's something. If you want to be good at escape rooms, communicate. I know, it seems like the most shitty, superficial advice, but really, communicate. Talk to each other. Be nice to each other. Ask each other questions. Think aloud. Always be trying to do something. If all you're doing is shooting down somebody else's ideas, maybe you shouldn't be playing escape rooms. Traveling merchant is in town. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot the Eevee mod I installed. Fuck. Yeah, this cat right here. That's a cat, alright. Not an Eevee at all. Yes. Listen, I know Vaporeon is not the best evolution, but it's pretty solid in Pokemon Go. You don't get to evolve it. That would be really cute, but no. Tomorrow's the Egg Festival! Alright, so part of me wants to just rush through today so we can get to tomorrow and get our egg on. That sounds dirty. But the Egg Festival is a good way to net some quick money. Also, the Egg Festival is where we get strawberries. And I would like to buy as many strawberry seeds as possible. And plant some strawberries, get as many as possible, and then not sell the strawberries. Selling the strawberries would be a huge mistake. Instead, I want to get a seed maker. When can I even get a seed maker? What? I'm planning way too far ahead. Crafting, seed maker, seed maker, seed maker. I don't remember what level I need to be to. Check here. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't let you see. Well, seed maker's what I'd want, and we'll get it by. We'll definitely get it by next spring. So I want to grow as many strawberries as possible. Use a seed maker to turn them into seeds, and then next spring we'll have a shit ton of strawberries. Did these save? Yeah, this is saved. I might just not be projecting very much. Or I don't know. Well, I'm glad that didn't work. Yeah, so what's a profitable way that I can spend today? We have to run around, pick up anything I can forage. We can sell that ASAP. Use all of our money to buy strawberries tomorrow. That should be fine. It might also be that I'm a bit further away from the mic than usual, but that shouldn't be making much of a difference. Okay, well, I can sell the cauliflower tomorrow, but it's not going to do me any good. So, well, note to self. Year 1, growing cauliflower is not a good way to... Not at all a good way to make money or strawberries. Strawberry money, probably best acquired. Green beans? No, green beans have only produced one crop, so maybe turnips. Maybe the starting crop. Dreadful, I know, but might be the case. Ah, shit. So, Cora, before we go to sleep tonight, we need to remember to adjust our Amazon Prime subscription. It doesn't renew for another month, but we should look at that. I'm saying this so you can help me remember. Because I meant to do that when I got home today and completely forgot. I'm a hypocrite because I have Amazon Prime, which means I have Twitch Prime, but I have not put that Twitch Prime subscription to any good use. Well, this is not the best haul, but it's something. 16 whole coins. Lux. We in it now. I could also just try to squeeze as much money making out of today as possible. And leave it to future Alex to win the egg contest? Maybe. I don't know, we'll see how the time ends out. So that, just right clicking on every tree. Give me your pine cones. Nickel and dime everything. Actually, speaking of nickel and diming, as soon as I get back to the farm, I'm probably gonna sell everything in storage. I'll probably keep the coal. I'll probably keep. What are you selling? Are you selling rare seeds? It's actually kind of tempting, but nah. Probably keep the copper and the coal, but sell everything else. I mean, I can always get more copper. It's not that rare. Yeah, fuck it. Sell everything. Why not? Strawberry madness. Strawberry madness. Okay, you're gone. Okay, we're keeping this. By that I mean I should really donate those to Gunther. Breaking over the Geodes, would I make a profit on this? Probably, actually. Coal's a bitch to get more of, so I'm not selling that. Early on, it's a real pain in the ass to get more of. Okay, I'm taking these to get broken open, taking those to donate. We gotta get there by 5. Can I get there by 5? Wait, I should just go straight there. We walk mighty slow. Oh, can sell that clay. Lucas. I haven't celebrated Easter in a long time, but when I did, when I was young, and yes, at one point I was young, I celebrated Easter. My dad's family are very Catholic. I come from my mother's side, very Protestant missionaries, in fact. My father's side, conservative Catholics from a rural area. The Easter was always a very, well, it was one hell of an affair. To put it nicely. Oh God, can I sell you this copper? Jesus, you won't take anything. Clint, you're no good. You're no good, Clint. We had egg hunts all the time, and I had a pretty large extended family. really understood it, to be honest. Now that I'm older, I understand that it's a pagan ritual that has been adopted by the Catholic Church and incorporated into Christian doctrine in order to better assimilate peoples who worshipped or practiced pagan faiths. Pagan is such a bad word. Pagan basically just means not Christian. I keep clicking on stuff besides exit. Having New Age pagan beliefs drive me insane, and if you subscribe to New Age pagan beliefs, or believe that you worship or participate in a spiritual practice that has a heritage that goes back hundreds or thousands of years, you're wrong. Like, unless you're practicing some Slavic stuff or Nordic or maybe Romuva. A lot of old school religions from Europe were really effectively wiped out or incorporated into Christendom. You just keep saying, finally, a little time to myself. Yeah. You know, in retrospect, it seems pretty obvious that, yeah, the whole emphasis on rabbits who procreate a lot, flowers, which are, you know, pretty strong sexual imagery there. Eggs. Yeah, not hard to see how it was based off of what was originally worship of a fertility goddess. Eoster? I mean, her name was pronounced Easter, more or less. She was not Roman, but Northern Italian? God, what? Etruscan. She was an Etruscan deity, wasn't she? I think. There's a whole American Gods bit about this. Apparently, very good book series. I've only watched the television series. Would recommend. This is a gratuitously violent and gratuitously gory at times, just like ludicrously so, but enjoyable. Despite that, or, you know, perhaps in part because of that. Okay, what's this? Gunther? The museum's closed, isn't it? No, it's still open. Can I get back down there in... That's like 40 seconds, right? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Yeah. 5. Ha! Beat the clock, motherfucker. It's about 7 seconds per 10 minutes? That can't be quite right. Ooh, got some melon seeds. These are summer plants. Did we go down to the beach? No. No, I don't think that we did. Not that I can really gather all that much from the beach, but... I'll take something. Anything. Ooh, I'll take that. Rocks. Great. I'll take something that's not rocks. Viewer? Hope that is not rocks. Those were considerably more than rock. Coral. Well, you know, it's looking like the end of an hour, and I don't want to go for a whole nother hour, and there's no way I'm wrapping up a day in, what, like 5 minutes? So, hey, tomorrow, or whenever I stream this next, if you're watching it on YouTube, it'll be tomorrow. If you're watching it on Twitch, it'll be, honestly, probably tomorrow. Maybe the next day? Maybe not. But we'll go celebrate Egg Day. That's right, Northern Lion Day. Very popular. He hasn't streamed this. He hasn't recorded playing this, has he? Nah, I think I'd remember Egg Day jokes. I feel like I would remember those. Okay, we'll store these. Got like 4 hours to burn. You want to go fuck around in the mines or just cut down some trees? Oh, let's just kill the forest. Yeah, that's a reasonable, responsible way to spend my time. Oh, that's fucking fascinating to see. I get 1 XP for breaking rocks, but for cutting the logs on the ground, I don't get experience. I'm learning. Oh, cool. The Grandpa Shrine's even more obscured. Can I go off to the left? I can. Neat. Oh my god, there's a ton of foraging items over here I've not noticed before. Yep. I'm just gonna eat this to help me cut down trees. I know it doesn't make sense. I should just run back and forth between what I'm foraging and... Note to self. I should be coming over to this half of the farm to forage. Yeah. Huh. Oh, today I learned. That's quite cool. Keep the coal, keep the geodes, sell everything else. Bye. Okay. Alright. No. Cut some trees. You got time? Maximize that time. You gotta maximize your profits. Buy lots of strawberries. So 12 experience for cutting down a tree, but only 1 experience for clearing out the stump. Interesting. So if you're trying to level foraging as quickly as possible, you are incentivized, if you're aware of the numbers, to leave the stumps. But if you're just trying to get wood, phrasing, then going after the stumps is more energy efficient than going after the trees themselves. That is an interesting realization. Revelation? It's not really being revealed to me. It's kind of being revealed to me. Not, in a biblical sense, but in a... I can see clearly now, the rain has gone kind of way. Alright, 1 more rock. That's how you know you have a problem. Just 1 more rock. Just 1 more rock and I'll quit. Alright. Hard drug jokes aside. Good night, Eevee. Okie dokie. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep for tonight. And... we didn't get a lot done, but... did some talking. Did some gathering. Set ourselves up to buy some strawberries. Maybe not as much as I might like. But... that is future Alex's issue. If you were watching this on Twitch, it's it for today. I know, it's only an hour. It's like a quarter of how long I like to go. If you're watching this on YouTube, it doesn't seem any different to you. So tomorrow, make sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Alexandrian Codex on all the things. Until tomorrow, I'm gonna say, toodaloo, take care, bye-bye.